people, hope you're good. Thank you for joining for another episode of Newsbreak. Hope you're well. Let's get into it. There we start. How could they? Hello, please can you take me in as my owner has abandoned me after 10 years because I have not learned to be good, so I have been returned here where he found me. Thank you for looking after me. Sorry for the inconvenience. The saddest little dog in Britain. Faithful pal dumped for not learning to be good. I couldn't do that to an animal, look. I couldn't do that. If I ever saw someone dumping animals, I would beat the shit out of them. I'm a passionate animal lover. I am. Disgusting. Ding dong. Yes, please. Kelly Brook, model gets naughty as she hits 40. Ugh, dirty bitch. And she only had a baby yet as well. It's crazy. I'd better go. What's this? Pantos? Brit Panto is just fabulous. Sub-critics can piss off. Oh yes, they can. Fair enough. Ew. Oh yes. The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard story. Severed my finger with a vodka bottle, but I'm no wife beater. I never abused Miss Heard or any woman. She's hot as well. She is fit as. Depp though, I mean, it's like his movies though. He's had in recent years, his career has been. It was like what, and then also just. He has done some fucking stinkers the last few years of films. Terrible. Rowan Keating's daughter. Yes, please. Ding dong. Life is a roller coaster. I'd surely ride that. Storm is real flashy. A double bolt of lightning frames the One World Trade Center as it hits the middle of the Hudson River. That's crazy. The Hudson River in New York. The amazing skyline view was pictured from New Jersey during the thunderstorm on Monday. The once World Trade Center is 541 meters high and the tallest building in America. Look at that bad boy. Now that's a bolt of lightning right there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Harry Hill's new series explores TV world. I suppose I'll have a look. Any celebrity news? Anything? Madonna showing her boobies, in a way, but not much. Doggies in trolleys. 1 million lotto winner. I won't quit store job. What? A store manager says he will not give up his job despite scooping 1 million on a £3 lotto scratch card. Why can't this be me? Oh man. How do people like that win that much money? It's just fucking drives me nuts. What they say, they're fucking dickheads win the lottery, so there you go. Hey. No more celebrity news here, so it's just Jane time. Way. First one. Bride's callous snub. I've been uninvited from my best friend's wedding and I'm insulted and furious. She owes me everything and I should be the first person on her list. Instead, I've been asked to step aside so her family members can attend instead. What? Ugh. Yes. Those same family members who deserted her when she was on her knees with debt, drugs, and booze problems. Those family members who ordered her to terminate her baby. I've given her my money, my home, and my time, and this is how I'm rewarded. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have met her husband to be. Ooh, that's a tough one. See, I hate people like that. You know what I mean? You help these people out, but when you need something, nah, can't help you. What you fucking want? You know what? I'll remember that. Jane says, try not to be so hard on your friend and don't take this personally. If she can only have 30 guests, you have to accept it's going to be family only. Yeah, but even if it's 30 guests, even if it's 6 or 10, that person, in my eyes, will be on that list. So, it's wrong. You may have helped her during darkest times, but she's a different person now and entitled to draw up her own guest list. A lot of people are planning to host big parties down the line when it is safe to do so. So it could be that you'll celebrate together then. Celebrate together then. Except that life moves on and none of this is exactly perfect. In all fairness, I would, if it was me, deep down, I would feel like I'm getting the snub, you know, the elbow. And I wouldn't speak to that person until they spoke to me. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm like, oh, now you want me. Oh, fuck off. But, you know, see how it plays out. Next one. Fitness kick is winding me up. Ooh. My partner is always full of good intentions but never sticks at anything. During lockdown, he's eaten healthily and exercise often, but it won't last. He claims he's going to carry on keeping fit, but he won't. Why does he continually wind me up with his big plans when he's got the willpower of a Gant, whatever the fuck that means? Maybe because he's a douche. Jane says. A bit of encouragement would be nice. Your man has made an effort to eat well and keep fit during the lockdown. Pardon me. Surely that's to be commended. Do you have any proof he's deliberately tries to wind you up? How about showing some faith in him by telling him, well done, I'm so proud of you? Ooh. Yeah, but Jane, this is the thing. This is where you're wrong. I mean, fair enough, if he sticks to it, then so be it. But this woman is more than likely his wife. So she knows him better than you. It's very much better than you. She's done the dirty with him, probably had babies with him. They've done a hell of a lot of shit together. You don't know this person. She does. She knows this person inside and out and fucking sideways. So that's why you have to take into account. But if he sticks to it, fair play to him. Last one. Friends but no benefits. Ooh, fuck that. My daughter has described me as this. My daughter, what? As the sexless innkeeper. She thinks it's ridiculous that I allow my male friend of 4 years to stay over when he gives me nothing in return. We don't have sex because he doesn't fancy me. Instead, he rocks up several nights a week at 6 AM. We eat, drink and kiss a bit. Then he gets into bed, meaning I have to sleep on the sofa. Okay. Often he'll ask me to chuck some of his clothes in the wash or let him borrow some money too. I live in hope that one day he'll fall in love with me. This guy sounds like he's fucking using you. Being him. Jane says, oh, what a surprise. This man is using you and your daughter, yes. And your daughter can see right through him. Even if you can't, from eating your food to crashing in on your bed. Your bed, and you have to have the sofa. No, 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 no. That person has the sofa or they have a spare room. My bed is my bed. I sleep in it. What the I'll never give my bed up. You know what I mean? Not for, you know, someone who didn't live with me anyway. Or strangers. Fuck that. That's why I don't like sofa beds. I despise sofa beds. Honestly, it's a pet peeve of mine, because like, fair enough, if people want them, they can have them, but I'm never going to have a sofa bed, because think of the people that fart, you know, all the juices and, you know, especially if they have sex on it, that are on your sofa, which also falls out into your bed, which are your pillows. Fuck that. What? Let's finish. Yeah. His thick-skinned is virtually part rhino. Start telling him no before your self-confidence plummets. While you're entertaining him, you're failing to get on with your own life. I bet he can't believe his luck. For 4 years he's filled his boots without saying thank you. He obviously thinks a peck on the cheek justifies his actions. It doesn't. It doesn't. If you're not banging this woman, then get the fuck out of the house. Simple as that. Kick him out. Sounds like a dick. It makes me laugh. I wonder when people write this and then it goes in, I bet they buy this paper every day just to see if their story's there. I bet they do. That's so funny. I should try it. Gemini, horoscope time. There's a tangible sense that your workplace is moving out of one phase and into another. Everyone wants to continue to get it right while embracing this chance to reopen or return to jobs which have had to be put on hold. Sticky. No, that's not for me. And that's done. Arsenal 1, Leicester 1. Boom. Before we get to the sun, here's Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. Today's been raining all day. It's been 14 Celsius today. Overnight tonight it's going to be 11 Celsius with a bit more rain. Tomorrow it's going to be 17 Celsius with a bit of cloud and rain as well. And tomorrow night it's going to be 11 Celsius. And guess what? More rain. Can't win, can you? Where's summer gone? Anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. Nice bedroom. Nah, the weather has been terrible today. Rain everywhere. But yeah, the sun. 2 free tickets to Alton Towers. No. Johnny Depp, blood feud. Depp finger sliced off in Amber bus stop. Judge told of stars, booze and drug binges. Yeah. Pardon me. They're both fucked up in my eyes, but hey ho. She's the fitter one. Obviously. Ding dong. Fear and loathing. Amber says Johnny beat her in drugs rage. Star claims she's a calculating psychopath. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. We all know Johnny can take drugs if he wants to. He's been known to. But no. Depp the monster had violent alter ego, took mum's pills at 11. Thatcher, what? Thatcher like liver, okay. So his liver's shit then basically. Yeah. What can you do? Madonna with her boobies out. Lewis Hamilton. Lewis, my bulldog's a vegan, and he loves it. How can a dog know to be vegan? I don't get that, personally. No, not Kim Kardashian. No celebrity news here. Elton John UK tour rescheduled for 2021, in case you wanted to know. No. That's really the only decent thing there. The only decent thing. Kasabian star dragged lover by ankles and hit her in face. Terrified child called 999. Oh god. I haven't listened to Kasabian in years, man. Long time. Goes. Yeah, I can go there. The Queen. Harry's lost his common sense to slam Queen's beloved club. Well, we all know his pussy whip. More celebrity news. Diana, C4 revisits interview that rocked the royals. Ooh. Luther to cop a movie. Fans of BBC drama series Luther are unlocked because the brooding detective is gearing up to return, and the big screen. Oh, it's getting its own film. Addis Elba, sweet. Never watched it myself, but there was one. I think it was Luther. There's like someone on a bus, and the killer just kept moving. Pretty freaky. I wish I'd watched that one now. Any more? Third series of Netflix is Dead to Me. Yeah, it's going to be the last one though. Didn't say that, did they? Just Jane. Here we go. There we go. First one. Should I accept his love child? Ooh. My partner has had a baby with another girl. I'm 27, he's 29. We've been together for 3 years and have a child together, and I have a little girl from a previous relationship. I love him, but he cheated on me about a year ago. It was just a short fling, but the girl got pregnant. She is 19, and he's 29. Fuck me. My partner says they only correspond about the baby and a little girl, but I'm so upset I often sit and cry. I can't get over it. He understands that I won't accept his child as my stepdaughter, but am I being too hard? Should I try to actually forgive him? Would that help us be? I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a year ago, she did the dirty. Oh, I don't know. What's Deirdre saying? It would be for you. It would, but for you to be able to forgive him, you have to be confident he won't cheat on you like this again, and that he accepts responsibility for his behaviour. Has he convinced you of that? If so, try to see that your distress is not this baby's fault, that every child deserves a loving dad, and you will feel more confident if you can welcome her into your home. Probably not at first, eventually down the line, yes, but at the minute, no. I wouldn't. It might be a bit too much, so just ease back on that one. Hope it all works out though. Next one. Feeling so guilty there's no spark. A woman I like at work is desperate for me to ask her out. Then why don't you do it then? Dumbass. But I just don't fancy her. Oh. I work in a supermarket and she took me to me when I joined the staff a year ago. She's a wonderful woman with a great personality. We became good friends and often went out with the younger crowd from work. I'm 22 and she's 24, but friends is all we ever be, from my point of view. Colleagues dropped hints about how she was eating her heart out for me and tried to pressure me into asking her out, but her looks just don't appeal to me. I worry I ruined her life. I wish I could love her the way she loves me, but I can't. You don't want to get your pole wet? Okay. Deirdre says, you won't have ruined her life. There will be someone out there, somebody right for her out there, but what? Decency demands you handle this tactfully now. It won't help her to see too much of you. Don't make a big deal of it, but gently back away, give her space and avoid socialising where she is going to be, even if that means you have to miss out sometimes. If that's the only way, then you got to do it, pal. You know, if you end up, I think, like a work do or something, that's a tough one. I mean, you've got to go, but you never know. You never know. Next one. I want out of my marriage, but I feel stuck. My husband and I have been together for 20 years and have kids aged 18 and 15. He loves me, but I no longer love him. Oof. I'm 44 and he's 48. He leaves it to me to do everything at home. We have nothing in common anymore, and I have outgrown him. Ooh. He says he's willing to go to counselling, then does nothing about it. I'm sick of him and only here for the sake of the children. We haven't had sex for a year, and lockdown has made things worse. I've done my sums and could afford a house and to raise the children on my own, but I don't know what to do. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But you need to talk to him. Deirdre says, it is a huge decision, so organise some counselling for yourself to look at the likely fallout. You shouldn't stay just for your children, but you must factor in how they are likely to react. My e-leaflet thinking of a separation and divorce details support. You need to talk to your husband, you really do, and your children. But it sounds like if it doesn't get sorted, it's just going to blow up. Talk to him. Last one. Once the travel restrictions are lifted, I plan to meet and marry the Russian woman I have fallen in love with online. We met on a dating site and hit it off straight away. She is interested in the same music as me and is so good looking, especially for her age. We are both in our 50s. But friends say she is only looking to rip me off and I should break all contact. What do you advise? It's risky. It's very risky. Deirdre says, I have lots of alarm bells ringing. I suspect that when it comes to arranging to meet, your Russian friend will discover she hasn't got the money to pay for flights and will ask you to send it. She may not even be real, but a member of a gang regularly scamming nice innocent people online. Romance fraud has cost Brits more than 50 million a year. Fucking hell, 50 million pounds? Shit. Got some dumbass people out there. She loves me and she lives in Russia. Are you sure about that? Yes. She wants me to send her £100 to prove it. What? Get the fuck out of here. You can see more advice on getsafeonline.org. Yeah. As soon as she asks, oh, I haven't got the money, can you pay for my flight? There it is. Fuck her off. Bitch. Mystic McCam. Gemini. Money moves may seem so sensible, but be ready for some people to disagree. Seek out proof to back up your plans. If you stay calm and on target, you can keep moving forward in love. In love, if you have been making or marking time, that says marking. accept a big bond boost. A name you have been thinking about is coming closer. I hope so. That's it. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Yeah. Lockdown. That's done. So, final thought time. There's not really much to say on it, really. Nothing, you know, crazy's happened in the news recently. You know, regarding the virus. I think Leicester's boosting the virus has calmed down a bit. I think from what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but hey ho. I know Scotland's doing well. I think it's still no deaths. I think, or the record death actually. All together deaths they've had in Scotland is only 2,000 people, or just over 2,000 people. But in England we've had like over 44,000. What? It just blows your mind. It does. It's crazy. But yeah, like I say, you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Always like, share and subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me for episode 44 of Newsbreak. And until next time, peace.